I'm going to give us a bumper.
Will this stick around and turn into a whole thing? Or will Bug and Moss forget it immediately? This is a generic segment.
This isn't something we're going to forget immediately. This is a conversation that we've been having in our household for years now. I insist that I am good at making wishes, and Bug has forbidden me from, if we ever encounter a genie, I'm not allowed to make any wishes. And I wanted to bring this to the court of public opinion because I think it's incredibly unfair. Bug says I'm not allowed to make wishes.
I never thought I'd be the kind of person who set ultimatums in my marriage. And then I met Mason, and I heard the kind of wishes he thought were okay to just say to any genie or magical being who was like, hey, I have some wishes for you. Speaking of scams,
it's not a scam. Okay, the thing, even in a perfect situation with a perfect genie, super nice, really chill genie with big hands, like, I'm not allowed to make the wishes because Bug thinks I'm going to screw it up.
Kind of genie that could pick me up, hold me. He's so strong.
Coyote Astronaut in chat has said Mr. Poopcord wants to make wishes, and I just wanted to say, shut up, Coyote. Here's the thing. I think I'm good at them. I think I would have good wishes. I think I'm so good at wishes that I think I figured out the ultimate wish.
Well,
the one secret true wish.
Before we get to the one secret true wish, the wish that genies don't want you to know about.
Genies hate him for this one simple trick. Genies and their big hands.
You asked me last night if I would set you up for a wish. So I want to do that.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I said, Bug, you're going to have to test me on air.
Okay, so I'm going to set you up for a wish.
Okay. So you're a genie.
Yeah, well, hang on.
Okay.
Let me set it up.
Sorry.
You walk into an alleyway, try to cut through. You're by yourself, so unlike when you're with me and you think everyone's out to get us, you're just like la-da-dying around areas you probably shouldn't be in. You walk into a dark alleyway, looks cool, let me check it out. You get all the way to the back, you come up on a wall. You realize the alley doesn't have an outlet. And you're like, oh, there's a storm grate that I could kind of wiggle into. I yearn for the mines. I'm in your head like, baby, don't crawl into that grate. And you're like, God, I don't know why. I really want to crawl into that grate.
I would. Probably want to.
Yeah, so you wiggle into the grate feet first. And it's bigger.
Feet first.
Okay, fine. You crawl in head first.
Yeah, dude, I'm not trying to die. I don't want nothing to grab my feet and pull me in. Grab me by the face if you're going to fuck with me, monsters.
Well, and that's exactly what happens. You go in head first. Genie type guy grabs you by the face. Big hands.
Big hands.
Big hands.
Big hands.
And he says, hey, cutie, you want to come make some wishes? And then he kisses you and he pulls you down.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
Genie
he says, what's up, cute guy? You won the lottery. I'm here. I got all the magic. And you know the drill. You've heard it. 3 wishes. Actually, you know what? You're so cute. 4.
No way. 4 wishes?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah. So this is the scenario?
Yeah. This is your scenario.
Okay, first wish, flashlight eyes. Because I came through the dark tunnel, so I need like a way to see on the way back out. That would be easy and great. Will you have a problem with that right away?
Do you want to tell everybody the 2 wishes that you made on my behalf last night?
Oh, that you would... I remember one of them was wishing that you had big, real wings.
Yeah,
that you could
actually,
fly.
there were 3. One was that I had big, real wings, and I could fly. These are curses that Mason casted on me last night.
No, I said I would wish for you to have big wings, maximum ride style.
Real wings. You know that's not a story about, oh, I'm so excited to have these wings. That's a story about genetically modifying human beings.
Yeah, it's also a story about a kid who's allergic to gum. It's about a lot of things.
Okay, and then do you remember the other wishes?
I think one of them was to turn you into a little felt doll and you could live in a jar and I could feed you pieces of felt, I think was one of them. That one's definitely more of a curse overtly. I will say, like, I get that one.
Do you know how he said it? He said, oh, I want you to be a little felt doll, still alive. Still alive.
I didn't say that. But like a cute little doll. And then you could live in my pocket and we could walk around and people would talk to me and be like, excuse me, I got to ask my wife. And I'd open up my pocket and you'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like a little felt guy.
I know that we've talked about this a lot, but I have a tattoo that is it is legally distinct from a tramp stamp that says anything eternal is hell. Once, just casually, Mason was like, oh, I wish you would live forever.
That could have been one of the wishes. And then, yeah, I realized that
by
you would hate
myself,
that.
first of all.
Hold on. So I've got my 3 wishes. I used one of them, flashlight eyes. That's not a problem.
How do you know?
Sorry. I should be clear about how I would wish for these because that's probably important.
That's hugely important.
I wish I had flashlight eyes is what I would say. I wish I had flashlight eyes. Boom. Can't fuck that up.
So you don't think there's any room for interpretation?
No.
First of all, you ever bought an electronic that you couldn't change the battery in?
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true. So you think my eyes would run out of battery real fast?
I think you didn't specify.
Yeah.
I think you didn't specify how they'd be powered, how they would work. Are you suddenly having flashlights?
I've got 3 more wishes. So if that was pointed out to me, I would wish to be able to poop out extension cords to power the flashlight. I feel like that's reasonable.
I immediately have some issues with you just acting like this is fine. First of all, you have admitted that if you pooped out extension cords, there wouldn't be plugs.
No, but then I would just go to the hardware store. I don't need to wish for
But you
those.
don't have those with you.
No.
So you're just shitting extension cords with your flashlight eyes that may or may not work. You know what else you
I
didn't
don't need
wish
them
for?
right now. I can prepare for them.
Hi. Are you paying attention
Yeah,
to me?
I'm listening.
You did not specify that you would still like to be able to see.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Emily in chat says, wouldn't it be better to say, I wish I could see in the dark? No, because then I wouldn't be able to see in the light. If you give the genies details, they're going to fuck you. You gotta be open and give them room to play without screwing you too bad. So if I just said I want flashlight eyes, maybe, sure, you're right. There's a chance that maybe I won't be able to see.
You're really assuming. So I will give you one thing before we continue, which is that you're a really good judge of character. And I do think you're always assuming that the genie is cool. And I do think if you met the genie, that's his name, Jimmy the genie.
Hell yeah, big hands.
And he wasn't cool, you would probably act differently. But I don't know, because every time we talk about wishes, you just say stuff that is so scary.
Okay, I'll let me actually think it through. Besides the ultimate wish, which I do know and I'm pretty confident about, if there was a genie, I would wish for us and all the people we love to be in perfect health for the rest of their natural lives.
Oh.
Why is that a problem? What's bad with that? That one was good. I thought really carefully about that one. You didn't even give me a chance. I started saying 3 words and you were like,
Well, because the problem is that when I tell you your wishes are bad, what you do isn't make the wishes stronger. You raise the stakes and start playing with people's lives.
Everyone we love, health, perfect health for the rest of their natural life.
So,
What, their natural life ended so sooner?
I don't think that wish...
That says instantly dead.
Yeah, I don't think that wish establishes that, like, their lifespan can't be altered.
No, but like that's extra work for the genie.
That's such a weird assumption to make.
So you're getting on my case about being rude about dead people, and you're out here thinking genies are just trying to fuck everyone immediately. And like, what if the genie's just doing magic?
Hey, babe, listen. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
Wishes are the epitome of too good to be true.
Wishes are something a genie gives you in exchange for the genie's freedom as a thank you. So like what does the genie get from if I wish for, I don't know, let's say I wish I'd never had to be hungry again. That's another one I would think of. Like,
So that's another one, instantly dead.
Instantly dead.
Easiest way to deal with that. I don't even have to have magic for that. So I'm like, oh, if you free me, I'll grant you some wishes. Guys, like, I never want to be hungry again. Great, shoot you with a gun.
That
never
sucks.
hungry another day in your life.
That's not a genie then. That's just a guy with a gun.
Okay.
Stupid.
But also, the power imbalance is weird with a genie, right? Because you're talking about a being that's magic, but that is like you're controlling, which is so icky.
It's icky. But that's why it's like a trade. Like I went into this sewer grate head first and found this genie with big hands. And then I fucking rescued this genie. And he's like, yo, on my way out. You even said, he was like, oh, you're so cool and cute. I'll give you 4 wishes. So my fault for assuming this genie doesn't want to just shoot me dead with a gun. He'll be like, oh, I wish I was happy. Bang, dead. Oh, I wish that all my friends were happy. Bang, all your friends are dead.
Do you want to, before the show is over, tell everybody your ultimate wish?
Yeah, we started at 7:01. We're going to 8:01. There's 1 minute and 14 seconds left in this episode. Throw your titles in the chat. I'm already seeing some good ones. None of this discourse matters because y'all are going to look like a bunch of fucking idiots in a second when I tell you the ultimate unfuckable, unfuckwithable, perfect wish. I wish for nothing to go wrong. Boom! Nuclear. Absolute. Mic drop. That's it. That wins. Right there. right? What could go wrong? Nothing. That's the wish.
So there's some problems with that. I think we all know.
Okay. I don't think we all know.
First of all, you know how we talk about how the word better doesn't mean anything?
Nope, I've never had that conversation.
You've never heard that?
Better means better.
Better than what?
Something
Nothing
else.
can
It's
go wrong based on what? Baseline.
like badly. Poor, like nothing can go badly.
Okay, but what does that mean?
It means that if I wish for my health, you can't shoot me with a gun.
Do you know what can happen if you wish that nothing goes wrong? The genie just puts you in a padded room.
That could happen, I guess, but I don't think that's what would happen. I think nothing would go wrong. I love you, Bug.
I love you, Moss.
This is Bug and Moss.